flight, was going to go to Burlington.
Welcome back to the Senate Committee on Government Operations. This is our final event for the day, and we're going to take up consideration of H78, an act relating to the use of the Australian ballot system in local elections. And again, for the benefit of those of you on the screen who may or may not have heard some of the other comments we made earlier, and for those that have joined us in the room, my plan is to hear the final testimony today on this, take a vote on Tuesday, immediately bring it upstairs and get it on the notice calendar for Wednesday. I've already spoken to the Senate Pro Tem, who assures me he will move to suspend rules to put it in all remaining stages of the passage, which means the third reading will occur the same day, and further to suspend rules to message our action to the governor forthwith. So we hope that by the end of the day on Wednesday, it will have left both chambers and it'll be up to the executive administration to sign it become law. And hopefully that doesn't delay it any further than it needs to be, but I think the towns and municipalities will be at least well served and able to move things along for their town meeting. So Lauren, I know you are joining us remotely. Thank you very much for joining us. And I guess I would just ask if there's anything that has happened since this left the other chambers floor that caused anybody concern, questions, or anything.
For the record, Lauren Hibbert, Deputy Secretary of State. I really appreciate this committee's haste to get this through and to put it in front of the governor. To my knowledge, nothing has changed on the perspective and the agreement of the multitude of parties that came up with this solution. And I believe that we're just very grateful to the legislature for taking it up so promptly.
Okay, thank you. I didn't expect that this would be a lengthy process, but Sean, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, Sean Sheehan, Elections Director at the Secretary of State. No, agree with Lauren. Nothing's changed since we presented before. Still seems like the right solution, the best thing for towns.
Okay. Anyone else in the room want to offer testimony? Just move to the chair in the middle and let us know. And for the record, kind of thing.
For the record, Josh Hanford with the Vermont League of Cities and Towns. Agree exactly with what Lauren said, and Secretary of State. The language is perfect. The haste at which you're moving with is greatly appreciated. Towns that we've heard feedback from are appreciative of your speed moving this forward, and hope this maybe is the first bill signed to the session.
Okay. Smith?
Agree.
Well put. And Emma?
Hello, Emma Scholice with Vermont Municipal Clerks and Treasurers Association. I echo the Deputy Secretary of State. Thank you for moving this so quickly. The clerks are on board and appreciate getting this moving before town meeting and getting it so that we can warn and arrange our elections.
What's the warning? I should know. 25, 30 days?
I thought it was 30, but I could be wrong.
The February 2nd is what we're telling members they need to have their warnings out by.
Well,
But the session law in the bill addresses that.
okay.
Okay.
That's
Monday.
Well, we would have, if I had known it was the 2nd, we might have cut a few days off, but
It's okay. It's because the session law on the second section of the bill, if anyone is caught in limbo, that is addressed to the session law.
okay.
Yeah.
And I'm only delaying it by a weekend to make sure that, because you never know, somewhere out there, someone may say, hey, wait a minute, did you think about this? And so I want, for those of you that will be watching on YouTube, I want to give you your last opportunity to weigh in on this. If there's anything that might cause an unintended consequence, just let it go at that. Okay.
Thank
So
you.
I can tell you that it'll probably go out 5-0 from this committee, and but we can't take an official vote. Yeah, I want to wait for the weekend. So thank you all for joining us, and we'll get her done, as they say in places.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anything else for the committee for the day? you again are in a rather fortunate position that at 40, you're gonna be able to, head home and, everybody have a great weekend. I'll be in Woodstock for 2 games.
We're voting it on Tuesday and